Okay guys, today we're talking about something a little bit different. I've never talked about this before. People seem to comment on my videos a lot. What server should I play in? What server do you play in? What server was this? Server question mark? I get all kinds of server questions. And I always just say, go in whichever high pop vanilla server is active at the time. That's it. That's all I've ever said, right? Because first things first, we're all here to have Misky fun. The problem is you can't have fun on Miscreated by yourself. I don't know how these guys are doing it. I don't know what these guys are doing, but that's not how it's meant to be played, okay? Miscreated is most fun on a vanilla server with other people in it. Okay, so the goal of this video is to have that take place. Since the game lost its official servers, it's fantastic, but there's so many community servers up. There are so many servers up. I'm glad to see that people are willing to pay for this game to keep it going. What's unfortunate to see though is all of these ones. One. There's one person in like fucking all these servers. This is not okay. We need to condense everyone. We gotta play on vanilla, okay? That's where the fun is to be had. You don't want some guy running around with a pink fucking bunny hat. It's great that the community can mod, but all the mods I've seen are absolute shit. There's nothing like good. Like I think I saw like lightsabers at one point. It's like, okay, that's great that you can make that, but we don't want to run around with lightsabers, guys. I'm sorry, whoever made those lightsabers, I'm glad. I appreciate all the work that you put in Miscreated, keeping it going, but vanilla is really where it's at, guys. We need one vanilla server that just people love, okay? We need to stay in one Miscreated server. You little shit. So what we gotta do is fucking choose a vanilla server. And I put a lot of thought and a lot of logic has been considered, okay, to go into this decision, okay? So as everyone knows, there's been a whole shitload of drama about Last Forever. Since the creation of this server, like over a year ago, people have been losing their absolute minds over the fact that it said official, or actually it still says official in the server title. People lost their fucking minds over that, like lost it. It just blew up. And even the devs, when you load into the game, sometimes there's a little sassy remark completely after the devs abandoned the game. They took the time afterwards to patch in a sassy remark that there are no official servers. Anyone saying otherwise is lying to you. That just comes off really sassy to me. I don't understand. I don't know why. I could be wrong about that, but to me that comes off very sassy. It leaves a weird taste in my mouth. I think it would have been a bit more professional if they maybe patched in something like, it doesn't even have to say no official servers. All it has to say is all servers are community hosted. That's it. Like it doesn't have to be sassy. Every time I see that remark, I'm just like, why is it worded like that? Like, okay, now not talking about the devs anymore, just talking about the community now. People lost their fucking minds over the fact that it said official. I understand the guy is trying to title his server in a way that encourages people to join it. We know what he's doing. We know he's trying to get people to think it's official. Like the people who don't know, right? Anyone playing Miscreated right now, we all know it's not official.
Get on my horse, go get some bread, go get the mail.
Yep. Now go on, get your mail. Come on back and we gonna get on Miscreated.
Maybe.
What server should people join?
What server people should join?
Yeah.
Flinluck's official, obviously.
The fact that people lost their minds over the word official was just kind of confusing. So myself, I continued to play and Last Forever because it was the highest vanilla pop server. Now, it gets complicated though, because there's alleged DDoSing going on. Word in the Miscreated community is that the admins of Last Forever DDoS other people's servers so that nobody really has a good laggy and they get kicked off and stuff. And then people have to play on Last Forever. If there's truth to that, which it certainly does seem like, I've absolutely seen servers run really shittily when people are claiming that there's been DDoS attacks. So it does appear to me like there are DDoS attacks. I ask around everyone who's talking shit. I ask, like, do we know? Like, how do we know? Nobody knows, okay? There's no proof. This is all alleged, but it does appear obvious. If that's true, then that's unfortunate. That's how much he wants to be the top running server. People are saying there's been DDoS attacks almost every day for like a year. It's suspicious because that's about the same time that Last Forever has existed. The other issue with Last Forever is that there's a ton of hackers in it. My experience has been, yeah, There are. Okay. I have like something like 2,200 hours of Miscreated, and I have never seen hackers lying around until I started playing on Last Forever. Most of the hackers on Last Forever aren't that obvious. They try to hide it, obviously. They try not to do anything that can get logged in a server log, right? It's been a ton of suspicious shit going on in Last Forever. I suspect there's duping stuff. I think there's tons of ESP. I have seen someone no clip through a base, and at the end of the day, if you're no clipping through bases, there's no point in playing in the server. Like if you're gonna build a base, like, lots of people run around with no base, and that's great. But most of the community these days, the way the meta of the game is now, and how people play, you kind of need a base. The admin of Last Forever has been missing in action since February 26th. Perhaps gone on vacation, or fucking something came up in his life. Who knows what? People are allowed to disappear. People are allowed to disappear for 4 years, right? It's a thing, you're allowed. Whatever is going on with him, he's gone. What's extra weird is the DDoS attacks have appeared to cease since about then. Okay, it's just kind of odd timing. Ever since, yeah, the DDoS attacks have stopped, but there's hackers running an absolute muck in a server right now. Most of them are hiding it really well, but they're there. There's tons of hackers in there. There's no clipping, there's flying, there's fucking breaking boxes and ESP, teleporting, there's duping. And so other servers have had a chance to pop up. Servers like this one. It sounds great. It's got a lot of pop. The problem is, it may or may not be a problem for you guys, but I want to just call this out for what it is. Miscreated America Vanilla is based out of Brazil.
Welcome to today's active self-protection lesson. Today's video comes to us from, you guessed it, Brazil. You guessed it, Brazil. Guessed it, Brazil. You guessed it, Brazil. Guessed it, Brazil. You guessed it, Brazil. It's from Brazil.
Today's video comes to us from Paraná, Brazil.
Today's video is actually 2 videos, both of them out of Brazil.
Yes, we all know, anyone that's not in the United States, we all know that America encompasses South America. So the server is fine. No one's lying on the server in the server name, okay? We know Brazil. We know you're American. Seems to me like they named it Miscreated America to try, get all the, try to make it seem like a good old American boy server, right? If they named it Miscreated Brazil Vanilla, no one's gonna join. They have a ping limit, and I think they've changed it a couple times, and maybe they'll change it again, but right now the ping limit is like 400. If your ping is 400 for 15 seconds, it'll just boot you. So because it's down in Brazil, most people get booted often. I don't want to say this because the server's doing great right now, but I have had a couple suspicious moments. I'll just be honest with you guys. I think I've seen the admin teleport around, which is fine. But teleporting, this is totally alleged. It was just my experience. I saw an admin type teleport / coordinates accidentally, and then someone like teleported to an airdrop right in front of me, and a plane crash, sorry, and proceeded to kill people at the airdrop. So I don't know if the admins are abusing their power on that server. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong. There may be a little bit of suspicious activity in that server as well. So here's the logic. So it has to be a vanilla, and it has to be based out of either America or Europe. And it has to have a title that is acceptable. Active admins. We're not going on any PvE stuff. We got to go to like a trusted source, okay? And someone pretty trusted is Spaffy, right? Spaffy's been around for a while. That's good. That's good. He's got some good pedigree there. But the problem is, everything that Spaffy has is PvE. We can't do PvE, okay? Like, nobody wants PvE. Like, this guy, whoever this guy is, he wants PvE, okay? But no one else does. I'm sorry, Spaffy. I'm sorry, sneaky old bastards. You guys have been around for so long, and I trust that you guys will continue to be around forever, and that's great. Problem is, your guys' servers are like PvE, insta base build, no damage to bases or whatever, like just indestructible castles or something somewhere is in here somewhere. We can't make people go on that stuff. It's great that some people have fun in those servers, and good for them, but we gotta go to a normal vanilla server with PvP and normal base building. The only trusted source who's been around forever, active, he's responsive to the community in his Discord, He bans players. He's rolled back the server after a no-clip hacker before. I'm suggesting everyone goes and fills up Apocalypse Now Vanilla Miscreated server, okay? This is where everyone needs to go. Apocalypse Now Vanilla Miscreated server. When you search for this, make sure you're not going on this one. Don't go on this one. Weapons, vehicles, exclusive mods. That's a hunk of junk. Bunch of modded shit in there. Don't go on the one that says Canyonland. Go on the Apocalypse Now Vanilla Miscreated server. This server was popping off back in the day. It had all kinds of crazy shit. Community people who were already on this server. If people start playing on this server, I think the Miscreated community will live another day, okay? Because we are in a tough time right now, because Last Forever is fine while it lasts, but with the admin gone and the hackers running amok, it's divided the community and people are totally lost looking for somewhere to go. Nobody is providing like some good direction. No one's providing logical direction. Everyone's direction is come to my server. My server is named this. Come to my server. My server is named this. It's like, I don't want to go on Billy fucking Xiao Dao, okay? I'm not going in that server. These 6 people need to get their lives together. We're not going in this. This is not going to be the new high pop. This is too modded and fucking too much lightsabers and shit, okay? No. This is where we're going. Admin on this server has been active forever. There's a Discord. When you join the Apocalypse Now Discord, make sure that you're not reading. Make sure you don't get confused by all the channels, because there's a ton of channels, because he has more than one server. Make sure you read the Miscreated Vanilla chat. Admin says he doesn't wipe it. Build yourself a base in Apocalypse Now Vanilla. We need to condense ourselves. If we condense ourselves in there, it's gonna be okay. The Miscreated community is gonna live. We get these 6 people. Maybe these 15 people should come. The Brazilians, they're probably gonna stay there because they like their Brazilian server now all of a sudden. So I should have made this video earlier. Hopefully they come. We don't have enough people for all this, okay? Servers with 2 people. All these servers with 1 person. You guys, what are you doing? These guys, the big mustache server, they had good intentions too. Like they were. I think they have good intentions. I think they were a group of people who got frustrated with the hackers in Last Forever, so they made their own. It's vanilla. They have active admins. They do, it seems like, but it's new. Like maybe they are going to be a good server, and I wish them the best. But for this video, I can't choose them because I can't encourage people to go there because they just don't have the pedigree. This is where we're going. Everyone needs to fucking get in there, stick together, guys. Encourage people to play the game. I want less comments about, oh, Miscreated's a dead game, fuck Miscreated, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, just if you had some fun and you want to play some video games, fucking just get it Miscreated, okay? I don't know what this person was saying. They like this, someone posted this emotional comment in my fucking video, okay? I don't know why. Like, what are you playing now? Nothing? What'd you go do? DayZ? Great. Wow, I've never heard of that one. Okay. Fuck. Jesus. Can we just all get along and play in Miscreated Vanilla? It's easy. We made the decision as a community. I tried to use logic here for you guys. Jesus.